Hey everyone, well welcome back. I've got another video today and it's on the new Jackery 1000 Pro solar generator. Yep, you may have seen my initial video where I just showed you the product, show you what you got, talked about the company a bit, told you all about them, how they come about, and they've just come into the Australian market. Now you can get a few of their products from Bunnings in Queensland only. So they only have, I think they only have the 500 watt inverter and the 250 watt inverter, and they also have the solar panels, the Solar Saga 100 watt solar panels at Bunnings. If you want to check them out, get on there, but if you want to see their full range, get onto their website. I'll leave a link in the description so you can check them out again. Absolutely fantastic. I've been really impressed with this unit. I've been fiddling around with it in the background, doing a bit of testing. I think it's going to be a great asset. I'd love to get the 2000 watt one and test it out, maybe next year when I get my caravan. Next year, what am I saying next year? We're already in next year. Hope it doesn't come next year, should be this year. May, June this year, I'll have the big reveal of our new caravan. I will have a battery system in that as well, but I would love to get the 2000 watt Pro in this model and hook it up to the caravan to maybe run the air conditioner and stuff like that. But for the moment, quite happy using this little 1000 Pro. Absolutely fantastic little unit. When I was talking about it the other day, I was talking about a couple of connections in the back, and talking about those, I put a quick video up the other day. It went for like 50 something seconds, just a bit of introduction of what I'm talking about today, and I showed a new induction cooker that I'll be talking about in the future. I am going to do a bit of a cooking demo up today, but it's mainly to show you the Jackery can run this induction cooker. But I had a couple of comments from one fella up in North Queensland. I think he just put a video up this morning. I sat down and watched it first, but the other day I had this all set up and I'm sitting there and I happened to be flicking on my phone and I thought I'll do this video on this, and I started watching him, and he was talking about a new battery box that he was building, and just for emergency backup power. Make sure you check it out. It's Mr. Buckaroony. I'll leave a link in the description so you can check him out as well. But he was talking about a battery box he was building. I threw a bit of steak in the fry pan, forgot all about it, burned it to a crisp. I think I had too many beers while I was watching him. He talked for like 47 minutes, and he probably could have talked for 10 minutes and got to the same point. So good on you, Buck. No, in all seriousness, it's a great video, and I really enjoy watching old Mr. Buckaroony and watching his advice he gives us. Like he said on his latest video, he's no electrician, so don't take any advice off him when it comes to 12 volt stuff. I'm learning. I've learned a lot over the last 12 months, especially with my new system in the back of the FJ. It is absolutely fantastic. I could run the induction cooker, coffee machines, all sorts of stuff with that. 200 amp hours of lithium battery, 2000 watt inverter, up to 70 amp charging I've got in that car with 240 volt, and my solar panel on the roof. I've got a King solar panel, and it absolutely performs bloody brilliantly. When I was looking around for a solar panel, I went up to the local King's outlet up here in Kingaroy. We do have a King's outlet here in Kingaroy. They had one of their solar panels. It was only like 140 bucks, and it was a 160 watt panel. I'll tell you what, it pumps out 11 to 12 amps all the time into my battery, and keeps it fully charged when I've got the car out in the sun. So absolutely fantastic. I very rarely have to worry about charging it off 240. I have a couple of times. I've let the battery, I actually turn the solar panel off sometimes, let the battery drain down a bit, and then I charge it back up again. But I'll stop, as Buck would say, jibber jabbering, and I'll start telling you all about what I was going to today. So when I did the initial video, I was talking about the solar charging of this unit. Up to 800 watts you can put into this unit. There is a great video out there if you want to check out all the specs on this, oh, well, not on this particular unit, I think it's on the 2000 watt one, but Simon from Lock Your Hubs In, he has got a great video. I'll leave a link in the description. He goes through some great information about this system and tells you all about it. I think he's only criticism of it was the 12 volt in-car charging. So it's only got a maximum charge rate of 8 amps, which would take forever and a day to charge up if this was flat and you wanted to recharge it in the car. But you have got up to 800 watts of solar that you can plug into this and charge it up as long as you've got sun. And also you've got 240. The 240 is fantastic. It only takes about, this unit here takes under 1.3 hours, I think, from flat to fully charged with 240. So that is absolutely fantastic. And if I wanted to do that, what I could do is, I've got the 2000 watt inverter in the car. So I could plug this into the 240 in the car and start the car up and charge this up with 240. And if I did run into the situation where it was flat, and I'd be getting a full charge out of this out of the car. So I have got that option. But if you were using it at night and you wanted to plug it in during the day while the sun's out, as long as you got sun, you could plug it in. Or if you're going for a drive, you could just plug it into the 12 volt socket while you're driving around if you're traveling around. But I'll get back into it again, talking about charging it. The connectors on this thing, Jackery have got their own type of connector, and that's it right there. I'll put the part number up on the corner of the screen there, and they actually go into the back of the unit. They've got 2 ports, so you've got your 240 port there, and then you've got your charging ports there. They clip into the back there like that, and that would run to the Jackery Solar Saga solar panel. Someone said to me, have they got an Anderson plug connector? They're currently in the processes of coming out with one and making one up. I think Ty Fendwick got sent out a one that they'd made up especially for him so that he could use it and test it out. And I think in the future you will see an Anderson plug connector made for this Jackery unit. But I got online, I ordered that little part there. I soldered up my own Anderson plug and put on it. Works perfectly, I'll show you in a minute. And what I can do now, I can plug that into any solar panel, and as long as I don't exceed the voltage for this, I think it's 20 to 60 volt maximum input into this. So as long as you don't exceed the maximum voltage and the maximum watts, which is for this unit is 800 watts. So I think you would be struggling to put 800 watts into it. So I don't think you've got to worry about it. It's just more the voltage that you've got to be careful. It has got its own inbuilt regulator. So as long as you're not exceeding the maximum volts, you should be right. So you can, I've got a 200 watt kick-ass panel, as well as the Solar Saga 100 watt one they sent out to me. So and it's got 2 ports in here, so I could plug both of those in at the same time and have 300 watts of solar that I can put into this, and I won't be exceeding the voltage either, because I think the Jackery one is rated at 20.2 volts and the kick-ass one is around 19 or 20 volts as well, so I'm not going over about 40, say, bit of clearance, 45 volts. So I've got no chance of exceeding the voltage for this particular unit. So with that in mind, now I can plug another solar panel in there. I could go out and buy another Jackery panel if I wanted to. I actually think they're really terrific panels. They're heaps lighter than my other panel and a little bit thinner. So I might even buy another set of those myself, and I'll have 2. But if I've got the option now of using the Anderson plug connector with my other panel. And the other thing too is I'm actually going to buy a female plug of these as well. I didn't buy one, I bought the male plug. I'm going to buy a female plug as well, so that I can put on the end of the Jackery panel with an Anderson plug, so that if I want to plug that panel into something else that takes an Anderson connector, I can do that as well. So that'll be my next project, so stay tuned for that. But as for this, I'll just plug that into the back of there, and I'll pick up my cord here. I've got my 200 watt kick-ass panels out there. I'll put a bit of footage up and show you where they are outside there. I'll plug that in. I've just pulled that cord out. They are quite tight, those, so that does hang off the back there. And I'll take a bit of footage with my camera here now on my phone, and I will put it up on the screen so that you can see what I'm seeing on the front here. So I'm just recording away on my phone here now. So I've got 94 watts going in. It's probably going to be a little bit distorted with the strobe lighting and that with video, but it's there's a lot of cloud around outside today. So 94 watts going in, it's at 81%, and it's saying about 3 hours to fully charge. So if I had full sun, and the other Jackery panels, I did have them down on the ground there a minute ago and was testing this out, and it was putting about 210 watts in, so that's pretty good. That would get it charged up pretty quick. I think the hour thing went down to like an hour or so that it would take to charge, so really fantastic, really quick to charge with solar if you've got that option. So absolutely fantastic. That's what I thought I'd show you. I'll just show you a close-up of that Anderson plug connector there now, and absolutely awesome. So I'll turn my phone off now and go back to me on full screen. But what I'm going to do today, I'm going to show you this running a induction cooker as well. Now this is a 1000 watt inverter in this, pure sine wave inverter. Most induction cookers are up to 2000 watts, but the new induction cooker I've got, thanks to Phil from Phil's Camping and Touring, he's not Phil's Camping and Touring anymore, he keeps changing his name, it's Phil's Camping Reviews. Sorry Phil. I was talking to Phil the other day, and he was telling me that he just purchased this new induction cooker. And he told me the name of it, so I checked them out, got online, and I actually ordered one myself. I don't know whether Phil's got a video out yet or not, but stay tuned. I think he will have a link that you will be able to purchase these and from Amazon, so he might have some sort of code or something that you will be able to purchase these. So stay tuned for that. Check out Phil's Camping Reviews. I will leave a link for his YouTube channel as well in the description. Make sure you do check the description out sometimes. I do put some useful information in there sometimes. Other times I'll just get on there and say thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and all that sort of thing. So if you enjoy the content, make sure you hit that. I can bring you more of this sort of stuff as well. But yeah, the induction cooker I've got, it's a Tokit, and this is it here. I will do a full review on this and tell you all about it. It is absolutely amazing. It's Bluetooth, Wi-Fi capable. It's got a touch screen on it, and it's got a variable heating button on it, so you can adjust the heat. So you can go down as low as 1 and go up as high as 99. 99 is nearly the 2100 watts. I had it sitting on about 14 the other day, and it was out of this unit, it was about 633 watts. So that is going to be absolutely fantastic if I want to use it with this. Say when I want to cook up some breakfast, cook up some bacons, cook up some snags. If the weather's a little bit crap and we can't light a fire or something like that, it's going to be fantastic in the caravan when we've got 240 volt. That's why I've got it, and I can use it in the car as well. So I haven't seen an induction cooker that's so light and with that variable speed thing, and with the Wi-Fi in it, there's an app on your phone, you can go into it and you can have all sorts of presets in there for cooking fish and all sorts of other products. So it looks absolutely amazing. I'm going to do a bit more testing on it before I show you but today is just a little bit of a sneak peek, but it's more mainly about this running that. So let's get into it. We'll get the cook up started. I got some bread rolls over here. I got my plate, I got my tongs, and I got my esky in here with some salad mix. I got some bacon and some Scotch fillet, some butter. Going to cook up a little bit of a snack. See how much power the inverter uses. It is up to 82%, so it's gone up by 2 cents just by while I've been here gas bagging. So, and it's saying 2.6 hours. I think it was 3 hours there a minute ago. So, and it's putting in around 100 watts So I'm going to put this on the ground so that I can plug it into the other solar panel. Then I'll plug the induction cooker in. I'll do the bit of a cook up and show you a little bit of footage of the front of the unit, why it's using the induction cooker. And at the end, we'll see what the power usage is, what it's gone down to, how much power we've used out. It's not at full strength at the moment, it's only at 82%. So let's get into it and get the cook up started. Cheers everyone. Okay, let's get into the cook up. I've got my Jackery set up down there. I'll put a bit of footage up. Hopefully the glare's not too bad. I've got it plugged in, so I'm just going to reach down. I'll stick the footage up in the corner here, and I will switch it on as soon as I press record. So I've got the camera recording now, so I'll reach down, switch it on. So I've got it plugged into the 240 there. I don't know whether you can see it. There's 172 watts going in. It's dropped down to 1.2 hours and it's up to 83%. So we'll turn on the 240 and turn the right one on, Steve. So this is powering up now, so press hold to start and it is on. So all I've got to do now is turn the little dial down the front here and we'll turn it up to number 14. I'll put the hot plate on, that will start heating up. Now I'll go back down and have a look here. I'll put this up on the screen for you again. So it is chewing 638 watts and it's saying it'll run for 3 hours. So I'm still putting 173 watts back in again. So replacing some of the power we're using, about half. So, and this will fluctuate up and down with the cooker. It's at 84%. So let's get going. I'll turn a stopwatch on. Turn a stopwatch on, please. So I've got my stopwatch running and we'll see how long this takes to cook. So that is heated up already. I'm going to turn this up a little bit more. I'm going to turn it up to about 17. It is at about 674 watts. So hopefully I've still got that running up on the corner of the screen there, and you can see the temperature fluctuations off the Jackery down there. But like I said, I've got 2 solar panels hooked into it, 300 watts of solar. I think that is hot now. So I am going to get my meat out and throw it in the fry pan. So let's see if we can hear the sizzle, eh? I'll shut up. It is sizzling away already. Throw the bacon in. Throw that away. I can turn that up a little bit more too, so I'm going to turn it up to 21. So that's not even quarter of the power that this can use, and this is sizzling away here now, so we'll see how long it takes to cook. It's been going for 1 minute and 43 seconds. I'm not going to show you all the footage. I'll show you at the end how long it actually took, but I'll bring the camera over, if I can lift it off this mount here. There we go. So there it is there. You can see it bubbling away there. And we'll just come down to the Jackery in case that other little camera there is not working. And 171 watts still going in, about 832 watts at peak coming out of it. So we're not quite near the 1000 watts yet, but you can see the Jackery is running this induction cooker, no worries at all. So we'll have a, smells bloody good, guys. So we'll have a sandwich in no time. So cheers everyone. I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished and how long it took. Cheers. Okay, about 4.5 minutes has elapsed now, and the unit is down to 81%. So it was at 84 when we started, so it's lost 3% in nearly 5 minutes. So, but I reckon this is just about ready to turn. Bloody hell, it's warm out here today. I just went and made myself a drink just to cool down. It is so muggy. I'm glad I got this great cover here out in the backyard. I'll tell you what, we had a bad scare the other day, guys. Annie and I were inside the house there, and we're doing a bit of tidying up, and Winnie, where are you? Come here. Winnie's been running around me. Little guard dog here, little guard dog Winnie. You reckon that's pretty good? Yeah, she has a little mat with that I bought from Bunnings, and it's a wee pad thing like for puppies, for training puppies, and we keep it in the downstairs part between the house and the extension here. And we had to wash it out, so Annie picked it up and we were down in that extension part there, and we heard this bang. We didn't know what it was at the time. We just thought, oh, it was a bit of iron or something blowing over. And we come out here and we went out that way through the gate there, just out where the car's parked out there. And Annie put it on the ground and she said to me, oh, can you go turn the hose on around the side of the house? So I've headed just behind me here, behind that screen behind me, just over in the corner there to turn the tap on. And bugger me dead, there's a bloke standing just over, or crouched down in the bushes, just behind me there. Scared the hell out of me. I yelled out at him and said, what the effing hell are you doing in my yard? And with that, I said, get the F out of here. And he jumped up and he ran behind me down the back here, and my little side fence there. He jumped over the top of it and took off down the driveway. My neighbour was trying to ring me on my phone, but my phone was upstairs, and he was standing down the front of the driveway, and unfortunately he couldn't get his camera working, but he said the guy's running down the driveway and holding his hand up over his face, because I think he knew there was cameras out the front there, so we didn't really get any shots of him. But I'll tell you what, we've got some barbed wire up on this fence here now and around the side. So what he actually did, he jumped my front fence. I've got another little fence at the front there. He broke that open. I'll put some photos up on the screen. And then just at the end of the house here, we've got another sort of iron fence. That was the bang we heard because he kicked the door open there. And luckily we just come out and caught him out the back here. Called the police around, and they said what they do is, the guy over the road said he's seen him walking past about 30 minutes beforehand. Have a look at that, guys. I'll try not to drop it. There you go, beautifully cooked. He said he's seen him walking past 30 minutes beforehand, and he was casing the place out. And what they do is, the police said, they are looking for steal phones, keys, money, anything, because they know at the back of the house a lot of people leave their back doors open when they're home, and they get into the back of the house, they steal your keys, they steal your phones. Chances are if you've got your car parked outside anywhere, they'll jump in it and drive off with it. And it's bloody horrible. It leaves a really bad taste in your mouth. I won't say what he was, but it's bloody horrible. I've got a lot of time for people, but I've got no time for mongrels like that. So it bloody gives you the shits. I know Mr. Buckaroony up in North Queensland, his mother's house has been broken into a few times. I think they've had vehicles stolen, all sorts of stuff. It just gives you the shits that you can't be safe in your own home these days. So we've got a bit of extra security here now. I've put new locks on doors, on windows. My barbed wire that's in the middle of my yard, it's not on the outside fence lines of any of the yard. It should be electrified. It's getting that way that you have to protect yourself, but it's bloody disgusting. So just thought I'd tell you that little bit of stories. Now, why I've been talking, it's down to 77%. There's still 167 watts going in. Hopefully you can still see the video up on the screen there, it's working. And it's around 800 and something watts coming out. Now I could turn this down again back to about 17 or 14, it's up on 21. So that's the beauty of this induction cooker. It's got this variable control on it that you can adjust the wattage coming out of it. So I think it's a bit of a game changer of a induction cooker, especially when it comes to you know, traveling with 12 volt systems, because a lot of them just draw too much power. This one here is absolutely fantastic. Phil Damiano will have a video out on it as well, and I'm sure he'll tell you all the specs, where you can get it, everything like that. But I'll do another video, and if you want to know more about it, please let me know. I've got a few product videos coming up soon, some Brass Monkey stuff that I've recently purchased. But I reckon this one here is going to be fantastic when we're traveling, and just for those, you know, quick breakfasts and stuff like that. If you don't want to pull all the gas out and carry gas bottles around and all that sort of stuff. I'm standing here talking to you and I'm cooking up a great sandwich. It is actually nearly ready, guys. So I'm going to get my bread roll here. And it's been 10 minutes. 10 minutes and 36 seconds. If Buck's watching, I hope this is long enough for you, mate. He got up me because my other video was too short. You know me, I very rarely have videos over 10 to 20 minutes, but I've got a feeling this one here will be a long one. I do appreciate your support. Again, I want to thank Jackery for supplying me the unit for testing. It's been absolutely amazing. I was offered another one the other day, but I declined it. I put them on to Phil, so Phil will be showing that one, but I thought I'll be, Jackery were kind enough to send me one out, so I'm going to be loyal to them for the moment and just showcase their product for a while and tell you the good, the bad, the indifferent. At the moment, I haven't had any troubles with it. The only thing that I have heard from Simon from Lock Your Hubs In, that it does need some improvement when charging from your 12 volt out of your car. It just puts a maximum of 8 watts in. So if they could come up with something that could put 25 watts or something in, I think it would be good. The beauty about these things, they've got everything in them. You've got your inbuilt regulators, you've got your inbuilt solar stuff. You don't have to do anything, you don't have to make anything. Lithium batteries, I think this one's rated for up to 2,000 cycles. I think it's got a 5-year warranty. So what else can you ask for, guys? I mean, I'm sure the technology is going to change before 5 years, and there'll be something that you put your food scraps into, and it's probably nuclear or something like that, and it'll run for 1,000 years. So Elon Musk will probably come out with it. I reckon this is cooked, guys. That is cooked beautifully. So my bacon is cooked. That is done. So I've just turned that off. It is at 74%. So it was at 84, so it's taken about 13 minutes and I've used 10% of the power. So if you wanted to cook up a quick breakfast while you're camping with induction cookers, I've just shown you that it can be done pretty easy with one of those power stations from Jackery. Absolutely amazing. I'm really impressed with that. And this little induction cooker here, I'll show you more of it, but that is absolutely fantastic. The flies are coming around like shit to a blanket, so I'll probably duck inside and eat this. But there you go. I've just dropped lettuce all over the ground. I've even got some cheese in here, guys. So I'll do a bit of gratuitous B-roll, as Fire to Fork guy says, and show you what this looks like. And then I might take a bite out of it, eh? If I can get into this cheese, I'll tell you, bloody hell. I'll tell you what, you drop these at work and they break all over the place. You get them home and you need a chainsaw to get into them. Go figure. Unbelievable. Nice cheese. I'll break a little bit off of Winnie because Winnie loves cheese. Here you go, Winnie. She's sitting down there waiting for me. So, there we go. My little camera has shut down on me. Probably got too hot. So I don't know how much of that footage you've seen off the front of that little camera down there, but it's turned off on me. But it is. I'll take a photo of it so that you can see it. Hopefully that worked. But I'll do a bit of B-roll here now, and then we'll finish off, eh? So there we go there. How good does that look? Get off it, fly. Bloody flies. There we go. I won't get it too long. So there's me sandwich, flies and all. There's me cooker if you want to look it up. That's it there. It's the Pro model. There's me fry pan. Got to wash it up. Cooked on the Jackery. So 74%, it's putting in 165 watts, so that will be charged back up in 2.1 hours if I left it there. So you could cook a breakfast if you had sun and have that charged up in no time, ready to run whatever else you want in your campsite. So whether you want to make yourself a cup of coffee or use it at night. It's got USBs, charge your phone up, charge your cameras up. I'll charge that little camera back up again. But thanks very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and I really appreciate your support. Make sure you check out all those other channels, Phil's Camping Reviews, Mr. Buckaroony, and Simon from Lock Your Hubs In. Absolutely fantastic YouTube channels. I'll see you on the next one, so stay safe, look after each other, and I'm going to enjoy this. I've got a drink there and my sandwich. Beautiful. You want some, Winnie? Hey? See you guys. Okay guys, just a bit of a update before I finish off. I've just finished my lunch. It's probably been about 30-40 minutes since I finished, and as you can see, the Jackery is nearly back up to 80%, so it's on 78%. Still putting in 112 watts. The panels are in the shade a little bit now. The Jackery panel out there is in the shade, and you might be able to see my kick-ass ones over there. So that's where I've had them sitting, just in case you were wondering. But lunch was good. Winnie enjoyed it. And yeah, still putting in 114 watts. It's saying 2.3 hours still full. If I went and moved those panels back in the sun again, she'd go up to about 170 watts. So no trouble in cooking yourself something up and using a bit of power and then charging it back up again. Cheers.